We have now added header and add component. Let's create companies list component now, but before that we have a sub component within companies list which is called company. So let's go ahead and create this first, which has a company name displayed and a button on top right corner. Right click on the components folder, new file, company.jsx. Let's copy okay. So we have created a company component. Save it. Let's go ahead and create companies list. And within companies list, let's create some static companies. If you see the names would be dynamic. So let's create the name as a property. Alright, go ahead and import company as we are using it here. Save the companies list, and within company, since we have a property called name, let's type that right here. All looks good. Save. And now after, go to company management component, after add, after header add, we have companies list. So let's add this component here. Alright, save it. Make sure there are no errors. Refresh the page. Companies list is not defined. We need to import companies list here. Save it. Refresh. Great. So we now have 3 companies being displayed along with the remove button. But we have a problem. Our mockup says that the companies should be placed side by side and the remove button should be on the top right corner. So let's go ahead and fix that by styling our company component. Let's give a company a class name called company style, and let's define the style in our CSS. Let's give it a width of 300 pixels, height of maybe 80 pixels, and give float as left so that it aligns side by side. Save all your files. Make sure you don't have any errors here. Refresh the page and let's see what we get to see. Great. Now we have the companies side by side. If you look into the mockup, each company has its own background color. It's not same. So let's create a property for our company component, for which we can pass the background color. Let's style it inline. Let's give a style object, give it the background property, background color, and let's access this value from properties, and let's call it as BGC. We need to define BGC in companies list. BGC, give it some color, save it, save all the files, refresh your app. So you have nice colors here now. Let's give some margin and padding. Margin left, padding top, padding left. Cursor as pointer so that it shows the pointer when we hover on the company. Alright, save it, refresh. Let's give some spacing between our add component and a company's list component. And let's also move the remove button on top right corner. So this is spacing, and save it. And in companies, let's give another class called pull right, so that it displays the button on right side. Save it, refresh. Sweet. This looks more closer to our mockup. Now let's go ahead and create the final component called company details in the next one. Stay tuned and subscribe. Cheers.